Welcome back to the Detroit Become Human Iceberg. If you haven't seen the first two videos in this series, I suggest you watch them before watching this video. In today's video, we will be delving into the waters of Layer 3 of the iceberg. Layer 3. This layer consists of introductions to characters present in the late game, notable facts, and explanations of terms. Ralph is a deviant android that appears in Kara's story. He appears broken with injuries all over his body due to beatings from humans. He also refers to himself in the third person. In the chapter Fugitives, Kara and Alice have the option to squat with Ralph in an abandoned house, in which Ralph has written RI9 all over the walls. Ralph can also sacrifice himself for Kara and Alice in the chapter Battle for Detroit.
Ralph still finds it difficult to control himself. Sometimes his fear makes him do things he regrets. Ralph has seen some hard times. He's just so scared the humans will get him again. You can stay if you want. Ralph won't hurt you.
Rupert is a deviant fugitive investigated by Connor and Hank in the chapter The Nest. Rupert can be found hiding in the ceiling of an abandoned apartment. If caught, he will begin to run away and Connor will give pursuit. If Connor catches up to Rupert, he will attempt to commit suicide by jumping off a roof. However, if Rupert escapes, he can be seen with Jericho further in the game. Special Agent Richard Perkins is an FBI agent assigned on the Deviant's case in Detroit. He appears multiple times throughout the late game, most notably in the final chapter, in which he will try to negotiate with Marcus.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
Daniel is the first deviant seen in the game. In the first chapter, The Hostage, he holds his own owner's daughter hostage after killing them, and Connor is sent to negotiate with him. He is a PL-600, which is the same model of android as Simon.
I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide. It's not up to you. I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. You hear me?
Rose Chapman is a deviant sympathizer and secretly helps to smuggle them into Canada, which has no android laws. She lives on a farm outside of Detroit with her son Adam. In the chapters Crossroads and Battle for Detroit, Rose helps Kara, Alice and Luther cross the Canadian border.
Why are you helping us? Most humans hate androids.
My people were often made to feel their lives were worthless. Some survived, but only because they found others who helped them along the way.
Adam Chapman is the son of Rose. However, he disagrees with his mother helping to smuggle androids, as he doesn't want her in legal trouble and doesn't believe androids are alive.
I'm alive. You're alive. They're nothing.
However, at the end of the game, his opinion will be swayed to believing androids are alive and should have freedom unless Luther kills a police officer in Midnight Train.
I couldn't understand why my mother wanted to help you guys. Seeing what Marcus is doing made me realize she was right. You're alive. You deserve to be free. I just hope people will realize that one day.
Leo Manfred is the son of famous painter Carl Manfred, with whom he has a strained relationship with. Leo is a red ice addict and will usually ask Carl for money to support his addiction. He also has a disdain for Marcus, as he believes Carl likes him more and treated him better than his own son.
I'm gonna destroy you. Then it'll just be me and my dad. I'm gonna tear you apart, and nobody's gonna give a shit. You know why? Because you're nothing. You hear me? You're nothing!
Cole Anderson is the deceased son of Hank. At the age of 6, Cole was involved in a car accident and had to have emergency surgery from an android. However, the android could not save Cole. Hank claims the human sergeant couldn't operate on Cole due to being too high on red ice. Cole's death is the reason for Hank's depression, alcoholism, and hatred for androids.
Cole. His name was Cole. And he just turned 6 at the time of the accident. It wasn't your fault, Lieutenant. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Cole needed emergency surgery, but no human was available to do it. So an android had to take care of him. Cole didn't make it. That's why you hate androids. You think one of us is responsible for your son's death.
Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. He was the one that took my son from me. Him in this world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder.
Terminator references refers to the many references in the game to the 1984 classic, The Terminator. For instance, Connor is an RK-800, while the original Terminator is a T-800. Connor's name is shared with the surname of Sarah and John Connor, and the most obvious reference being the achievement "I'll be back," which is a quote by the Terminator. The Zen Garden is a virtual location Connor can visit to meet with a woman named Amanda, who he reports his investigation to.
I love this place. Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world.
Pirates Cove closure refers to how the Pirates Cove was abandoned prior to the game, along with the Jerrys who staffed the amusement park.
A little girl. We haven't seen one for a long time. Children used to love to come and see us.
"We are alive" is a phrase repeated by Deviants throughout the game, most predominantly during the Freedom March, when the March of Deviants can rally the phrase together.
Listen to me.
Where are the police? We need to find them.
Temperature check refers to how Deviants poisonous humans can be caught using a thermal scanning device. During the end of the game, soldiers and border guards are equipped with thermal scanning devices to catch Deviants.
Please. I just want to be free.
Welcome to Canada.
Connor can kill Marcus. In the chapters Crossroads and Battle for Detroit, Connor, if he remains a machine, can kill Marcus. This will reward the player with the trophy Mission Complete.
Looks like only one of us can succeed.
Mission accomplished.
Marcus.
Come on, I gotta go.
Androids don't eat, age, or gain/lose weight. This simply refers to how androids don't have many human necessities or processes such as these.